Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my channel Bloom with Dr. Mahen. So for those who don't know me, my name is Dr. Mahen and I work as an emergency doctor in Perth, Western Australia. I do this channel Bloom with Dr. Mahen to educate day-to-day people how they can deal with medical emergency situations. But apart from that, I also do this vlog about life, lifestyle and values to educate you all towards a better life and a lifestyle and how to become a rich person with thoughts, positive thoughts, and that will help you to develop as a positive person. So today I thought to talk about blaming others. So in real life, many people, including myself, blame other people or other things that happens around us. In the past, when I was a little bit not mature, not like today, when I was a teenager, I always used to blame others. Even for my faults, I used to blame other people. The things I do not like in life. So when the time passed and when I actually started growing myself spiritually, I started learning about our mind and how it does works and the power of the mind, especially through meditation, where I practice it most of the days. So it actually gives me that insight where who we are is determined by what we think. So our thinking or our mind is very powerful. So thinking the right things is essential to have a better life or a lifestyle or values in our lives. So let's talk about blaming others today and why we should not keep blaming other people or other things that you don't like. So first of all, why we blame others? Why? That is because a person or something will not fulfill the liking of you. It will not meet your expectations, or that person is not meeting your expectations. So that's why we think, oh, there is a mistake, or that person didn't do what I want and I'm not getting what I want. Especially this happens in love relationships almost all the time as well. So one person will expect the other person that they will do the things that they like, and they will make that person make themselves happy all the time, or will be devoted and dedicated towards them. So that's only one example, and there are thousands of examples in the society, in this world, that you can find. So mainly people blame other people or things when their expectations are not met. So the badness of doing the blaming process is because the thoughts that you actually build or produce in your mind are negative. Those thoughts you think are negative towards the other person, but actually those thoughts you produce in the process of blaming somebody or being angry at someone, the negative thoughts actually are going to reflect on yourself, because all that negative energy you build inside your mind are released into this universe as a negative energy, and it actually will be around your body, in your aura, as a negative energy. So the energy you put out as a negative energy will be there forever, and it is gonna hit you time to time. So that's why I've noted, if you behave negatively, if you think negatively, or if you react negatively towards somebody, if you keep blaming to others, always the negativeness will be attracting to yourself. Because I've seen and I've noted in many people who blame others for even simple things attract or see or get negative results in life. Because those people, even your brain thinks, okay, this person likes blaming others, I need to show many things that actually are negative, and they start blaming. So that is how your mind works, that is how your brain supports you. So if you keep blaming other people around you because simply the fact that you don't like the way they do things, or they talk, or they smile, or they behave, is gonna bring that negative impact on you, not on that person. Yes, you will think, okay, when I say something to that person will get sad. Yes, they will. But solely it depends on how that person's gonna take your reaction towards them. There may be people in the society that will initially go sad, but they will go home and think, why this person said this to me, and what other things from my side has gone wrong. So if you can practice that principle into yourself, that's where you're gonna break that line, you're gonna break that behavior. Because if you think, why this person has done this, instead of what's wrong with this person, you're gonna start finding out the reasons why this person behaves in this way. What is the problem on my side, what I have done wrong, what things I have missed doing for them, or what are the things that I have done wrong. So if you can think that way, if you can always dig and find out what's going on my side, rather than blaming for that person for that particular behavior or particular word that they told you, or the way they did their task. If you're a teacher, say you taught mathematics, some sort of a sum to do, and they did it wrong, and then you have to, rather than blaming that student, you can think, okay, so he didn't understand what I actually taught him. Did I taught him something wrong, or did I taught him a way that he can't understand the actual math? So that's how you change things, or the way of thinking, when some issue happens in your life. So if you can go back and think and try to find out what would have caused that person to do this certain response, what are the things that I can improve from my side of life that will change the behavior of the other person, rather than blaming that person, I think you are actually helping yourself, because you're thinking positive and you're releasing all the good hormones into your bloodstream, rather than getting angry at the other person, where you create lots of negative energy, lots of bad hormones, which will give you faster heart rate, higher blood pressure, and you'll end up having high blood pressure and all sort of issues. So when you start thinking the way that I explained to you, especially when you encounter with some difficult scenario in life, that's where you actually start thinking positively. And if you practice that, if you try to fix things from your side, thinking positively rather than blaming the other person, all this positive energy will come to you, and you'll start seeing results every day. So as I told you in the past, I used to be quite negative, and I used to blame others. I blamed my parents, I was blaming my friends for this and that. And ultimately I realized by doing that, I always will have a negative result rather than a positive result. And when you think back, if you say something bad to your parents or your loved ones, that's quite hurtful. and you will regret. And I know there are many who are watching this video have regretted about the things that they've done and told to the others, especially for people who they care for and they love for. So if you can practice that method, you will start slowly reducing the number of time you're going to blame somebody else and creating that positive energy around you. So think about what we talked today in this little video. I hope that will help you go forward as a fulfilled, good person and a positive person. So that's the main thing. So that ultimately helps your brain to become much more healthier, less anxiety, less depression, and much more happier. So ultimately you're going and you're walking towards your wealthy life you always wanted. So thank you so much for joining me today in this little video. I hope you will enjoy it, and you probably would have learned something important and will be practicing it in future. If you think my videos are helpful and you enjoy them, please subscribe to my channel and share and like my videos. Also, please put a comment below. Tell me what your thoughts about this topic. And we'll catch you in another beautiful video like this. And until then, have a great week and take care.